All right, guys, so what we've got a 700 barrel here, like a number 5 contour. We've got an HS Precision stock, 700 action, and recoil lug. We've already done some measurements, and we've come up with a tenon length of about 950 thou on this particular Remington 700. All right. Now, you've got a barrel, you've got the tenon length, you don't have a stock. All right, and you decide that you're just going to cut maybe an inch off the back of this barrel. All right, and then you're going to go 950 thou forward for your tenon. So you're going to have a shoulder here on your barrel about right there. All right, recoil lug's going to sit up about here. Well, you go to set that in a stock. And it may not sit in the stock exactly where you want it, okay? It may sit too far forward so that the barrel is riding up on top of the channel. It may be sitting too far back where it gives you an excessive gap, all right? We want to make sure that we can set the barrel up initially so that the action and the barrel, when they go together, that they'll drop straight into the stock with little or no fitting, all right? So here's how we're going to do it. Again, we've already come up with a measurement of 950 thousandths. We've got the barrel, we've got the stock. We're simply going to set the barrel in the stock. We're going to push it all the way forward until the taper here on the front of the tenon matches up with the taper on the stock, and then we're going to slide it back just a little bit until we have a nice uniform gap all the way around the barrel and the tenon. Okay? At that point, we've had a piece of tape here along the side of the stock, and the recoil lug that you're going to use, you're going to set it in like so. You're going to mark the front side of the recoil lug and the rear side of the recoil lug. All right? Again, put the barrel in, push it forward, back it up until you have a nice, even, consistent gap. If you guys need to come in a little bit closer to see this, you can. I'm simply going to transfer this front mark to the barrel. All right, this is where the recoil leg itself is going to sit to the barrel, then the action is going to sit just like so. All right. Then I'm going to come over with this known measurement that I've got for the tenon of 950 thousandths. I'm simply going to go to my caliper, adjust it to 950 thou, set the back of the caliper to my mark there, put another mark here. I'd give myself maybe a Sharpie mark thickness so that when I go to cut this off in the cutoff saw that I've got enough room. So what I'm going to do, whatever's back here behind this line, I'm actually going to take that off the barrel blank. All right. So once I do that, and then I thread my tenon up, slide the recoil lug on, screw the action on, I should then be able to take that whole assembly and just drop it into the stock where it will line up exactly to the spot that I had it before. All right, does everybody understand that? Yeah. You understand why you would, what would the benefit would be in doing that? All right, let's take a look at this stock. The contour on the barrel, of course, is the same, but the channel is just slightly different. It's a little bit tighter. Look at the difference in where the mark on the barrel is going to be here. Let me take a piece of tape, do the recoil lug trick again. Again, we're just going to mark the front side of the recoil lug, back side of the recoil lug. Take this barrel, set it in, push it forward till it stops. Back it up a little bit to get a good consistent gap. Look where the mark is on the barrel now compared to the mark on the stock. All right. If I had just come in and decided to cut at that point and then went to put this barrel to action, into the stock, look what's going to happen to the barrel in the stock. It's not going to fit. It's going to require me to actually go in and physically take material out of the stock. You see, if you had a stock that was painted the color that you wanted to be painted, or it had molded in finish, you would not want to have to go in and inlet on that stock and potentially mess it up, right? So again, is everybody pretty clear on why we're doing it the way that we're doing it? Now, if you don't have your stock when it comes time to actually do the barrel work, hopefully somebody else will have one that'll be fairly close, or one of the instructors, because we've done this enough, we've got a pretty good idea where that shoulder needs to be, and we'll guide you through it the best that we can. But any questions?
Is it easier to fill or easier to take away material?
It really depends. They're kind of six of one and half dozen of another.
Okay.
The problem with the taking away is you've got to be very precise in the taking away. All right, the filling portion, you can be a little rough in what you take out because the compound is going to fill in the areas, and you just smooth everything back down. But you can do it where a person can't tell that it's been done. Matter of fact, if you look at this particular barrel channel, it's exactly what's been done to that barrel channel.
Yeah, it's been worked.
Yeah, 100%. And if you look, there's the factory channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. But most people would not know a difference. They would assume that that was factory. Yeah. And like I say, once you apply a little paint on it, give it a little texture, nobody's ever going to know like it's supposed to be. All right, that's it.
Thanks, sir.
Yeah, thank you guys.